Skadoosh. Welcome to the Steamboat Comedy Podcast, everybody. I am your host, yet again, Kyle Ruff. Joining me in quarantine here is Jared Morrow.
What's up,
Say
party
hello.
people? How's it going?
Jared, and joining us via the magic of the internet is Kendra McQuarantine Quarry Ruth. Say hello.
What up?
Do you like that intro? I was telling Jared, he's like, oh, I forgot that her last name is McQuarrie. And I was like, she's got like 20 names. It doesn't matter. You can just make it up.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Pick one, anyone at all.
So cool.
I do prefer Kendar, though.
Of course. The Dar, for short.
What is it called? My brain, I don't know about you guys, but my brain is like not working to like high capacity.
No, I'm just fat.
Yeah. Well, all of our guts are definitely working because we're just ingesting shit every day. But now the brains, every day I think I have a senior moment here in fucking quarantine.
Yeah, I just forgot to like what identify was. Like I was like, I identify as a jar. That's what I was going to say, but then I completely forgot the word identify. So moving on.
Nice. So cool. What's been new in your world, Kendra?
Oh man. Well, I got my stimulus check today. So that's fucking.
I did too.
What up? Just getting that money over here. Actually, I'm pretty much living my dream life. Like, unemployment is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I fucking love it. I just read books, and I set up this is the newest thing. I set up like a little wine tasting area for myself to justify being an alcoholic. I'm like learning about wine.
Right, it's fancy alcohol, so you don't have a problem.
Isn't a sommelier? Isn't a sommelier just a fancy word for alcoholic?
I mean, more or less, yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, that you have to pay like money to get a certification for. So
man, I can do that shit for free.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So that's been fun. I've just got done with my home workout, trying to not gain 20 pounds. But
easier said than
done. It's going good. I definitely enjoy quarantine life, and like I don't have any social obligations. I really I miss you guys. I miss hanging out with you guys, but like I don't miss working. I don't miss going out. I like fucking don't give a shit.
I know, right? And God, I hate to say it because there's all kinds of problems and fallout going on and stuff right now, but like I'm making like more money than I did working.
Yeah, seriously.
Now, which is so dumb.
I just got my pay. Like the stimulus check literally is my just weekly paycheck.
Yeah,
like
it's nuts.
Pretty much equal, if not a little more. Like,
I mean, yeah, I'm making. Yeah, I was planning to get by on like just like regular kind of low unemployment that you get as most of us do here in the seasonal life at Steamboat. I got that plus enough extra that's about as much as I was making working like full time.
Yeah, this time of year for me, I'm making more on unemployment than I would be because it's mud season and my hours usually get cut down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's slower. So besides like the existential dread and my anxiety going just like on and off every other day and not being able to breathe, life is great.
How many times have you thought you've had COVID-19?
3 times, including today.
I have like a cough because I have horrible heartburn, and that's all it is. Just because I've been eating so bad. When I have heartburn, I cough. And this morning I woke up coughing. I was like, "Oh man, I think I got it." And I was just like, "No, I just got heartburn."
Yeah. And by 3 times, I mean like 3 segments of like 4 days each. So it's great. And my mental health is like just barely getting by, but everything else is good.
That's good.
I got some crazy pills the doctor prescribed out of van, so that's pretty dope.
Ooh,
so
that's the good stuff. I used to get
next time I go to the gyno, I'll be ready. I can actually pop the Ativan and drink the red wine like I would joke about.
There you go.
Pretty excited about that. I'm afraid they're gonna like run out though. I've only had to use it once.
Gynecologists?
So far.
You're gonna run out of gynos.
Gynos are not essential.
Oh
so.
no, Ativan.
Oh, of course.
Right,
You know,
yeah, right.
I was thinking of a funny sketch though. How funny would it be if you FaceTimed your gyno? Like you did a Zoom call with your fucking gyno at this time. Like if Planned Parenthood like went on Zoom and you had to like
They send you the at-home gyno kit with a speculum and all that shit.
Yeah, right. And then meanwhile,
Yeah,
the
you have to, like,
gynecologist has like 10 of his buddies sitting like right outside the frame, all cracking beers.
Ooh,
there's
man.
like free popcorn at their screenings together.
Pornhub would pick that shit up so quick.
Oh man, that would be a funny sketch.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I haven't written any. Have you guys been writing any jokes?
Yeah.
I have not. I've been so
Not super proactively, but every single day I at least write, I like have something go through my head that's like a prompt for a joke.
I need to force myself to do more, but I've been
nice.
feeling just uninspired this whole quarantine. It kind of sucks. I've been trying to play guitar more, which might translate into something, but we'll see.
Hit up that musical comedy.
There you go. A lot of filler in the musical comedy, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't done anything productive but slightly write jokes.
That's something.
I beat
That's
half
good,
of
though.
Zelda.
That's something.
Yep. A lot of video games happen in this house.
Fuck ton of video games, Jesus.
I've been trying to
figured as much.
Yeah, so much Smash Bros going on. It's just out of control. And then it's video games. I've been trying to do yoga and play guitar, so I feel like not a complete piece of shit. And then we do a lot of push-ups, like it's prison, and and then just trying to keep my girlfriend from killing me, and that's pretty much it.
Nice. That's definitely a funny topic come quarantine life with couples. It's like a make it or break it point, I feel like. I have a couple friends who are like, I'm literally going to murder my boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. I'm like, yeah, just hanging out over here. But then I also have like the other side of that, which is like, oh, just literally living a sad single life. So
Kendra's like, yeah, that sounds terrible, as she like cries into her bottle of red wine in her red wine tasting corner.
I'm like, exactly. That's what it's for. It's for me to cry and drink wine and think I'm fancy.
Do you cry into the wine?
I can't ball out like. Yeah, gives it a nice salinity.
Yes. Yeah. Extra salty wine.
I haven't written any jokes, but I've come up with a lot of like weird sketches and characters.
That's good.
That could be fun.
One of the characters is this person, guy or girl, whatever. And I need to figure out the right scenario for them to be in. But it's this person who like uncontrollably can't stop almost sneezing.
Okay.
And so
not actually sneezing
like,
though?
Yeah, no, never actually sneezing. So it's like maybe like somebody at a therapist, and the therapist like every time they say something like really intense, like starts to talk, but then they just like and then like never gets it, and then just keeps like getting like more frustrated. I don't know. I just thought of that.
It's like an interview or something.
Yeah. So tell me why you should work here.
Like,
over and over again.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I went to college at.
Yeah.
That could be pretty good. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and then the other one is Squeeze Bottle Girl, and
okay.
You know how squeeze bottles make like farting sounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time she like squeezes the bottle, she can't help but like make. I can give you guys an example. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is this going to be that gynecologist sketch come to life?
No.
Yeah, I hope there's going to be a synthetic sound.
No. Never mind. The empty honey jar is gone. But basically, like every time.
How do you squeeze a jar?
She makes the jar. Every time she squeezes the jar, it's like uncontrollably, just like geeks out.
Gets off to it.
Yeah.
Just O-faces it the whole time.
It's like she's like,
it's like.
Oh yeah. Just the grossest, like
Just the O face.
It's like a dude coming, basically.
Yeah, and then like after she's done squeezing the honey or ketchup or whatever, she just goes back to like normal. She's like, I don't know. Things are getting weird in my head. Let's just...
I can like imagine that at a cookout. She's like trying to have a conversation with someone, putting it on like a hamburger or a hot dog.
Yeah, and then like,
no, my kids are great. Okay, Annie.
And then she just like sees them, like the next person comes up and like reaches for the ketchup bottle, and she's like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, exactly. So I'm great. Clearly, I'm doing so well.
We're also, speaking of sketches, we've been talking about Sarah
Medieval
Jane.
Woman.
Well, yeah, Medieval Woman.
Wait, what did I?
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say what did you say? You thought it was something else.
Illegal woman. That's what I thought. It was illegal woman when I was a kid.
So, Eagle?
Illegal.
No, illegal, like against the law.
Oh, illegal woman. It's this little lady named Maria. And she was carrying tortilla.
Jesus.
Speaking, well, I was gonna say though, we're thinking about doing a little in-house drunk history.
Oh yeah.
Since we have our,
oh my God,
we have our resident academic Sarah Jane here studying. And,
I want to come play.
Well, we got to see what the story is, but we might get her all hammered, which will be easy because like 3 beers will get her trashed, and so we'll give her 3 beers, and then she'll tell a story, and I might send you the audio and have you like do a part in your quarantine, and then I'll edit it into our quarantine or something. We'll figure it out.
I want to do that. I'll videotape it, and then like we can make it a full video, or it's just all audio, right?
Yeah.
Or people act it out, and
it's her audio, and then you act out what she says.
Perfect. Yeah. So send me her audio, and oh hell yeah, I love that. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna. That's a side project we're thinking about here.
Hell yeah. Yep. Anything else? How's everyone else in the house doing?
Well, 2 of our roommates are on acid right now.
Yep.
One's playing video games as he does, and the other one is
quarantine.
He's been self-quarantined.
He's on double secret quarantine
probation.
Yeah.
And he's been there for about 2 months. So not a lot going on. Pretty exciting.
Yeah. Do you guys miss open mic nights?
Yes.
Yeah, I miss the adrenaline of knowing that I have to go do open mic really motivates me to write. Because
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always like right before I go on stage, I'm like frantically writing. That's like how I get my shit done.
See, I kind of had like a weird, not realization or anything, but just like a weird feeling that I got after listening to, I think I was listening to The Bonfire with like Big J and Dan Soder, and something in my brain just kind of sparked, and I was just like, I should just always be writing. Not like I didn't know that, but it just like finally hit me, and I was like, oh, I should actually just do that instead of fucking around. So like, that's what I'm saying. If something funny comes across my brain or something, I write it in my notes immediately.
That's a good habit to get into, and I've been trying to do that. Yeah.
That's what's great about right now is we actually have time to fucking write it down, because it's hard, because I'll come up with a lot of my shit at work or like while I'm doing shit. It's just like it's like quiet chatter in the back of my brain. So like when I come up with shit, and so it's been I don't know, I haven't written any jokes, but I've definitely written topics about how to make jokes, I guess. Or like, I don't know, it's definitely been a little bit more inspired than I have been for the past couple months. It's actually been a lovely break for me.
I'm just happy I didn't have to go do inventory.
Yeah, I kind of I got to skate out of work like so half-assed. It was so nice because they made us all quit early, obviously, but then they made myself and Derek quit even earlier because they thought that he was exposed to the virus. And so like all the other managers in my building had to do like all of my closing work, and I didn't have to do anything. Yeah, they were pissed.
My department didn't even get to do any of that.
Really?
No.
Nice.
Like as far as I know.
I literally threw a party when I found out I was unemployed. I was so fucking happy. I was so over it. Well, it was the mid of March, and you're just like, I have a month left of this shit, and everything is horrible.
Oh yeah.
So it was, I don't know. I was like, fuck yeah. And then Salt and Lime got rid of a bunch of produce, and so I got 2 weeks worth of groceries from them, which is dope. And then
nice. Oh yeah, we rated everything for food when we left. We threw out half of it, but because we didn't even eat it, it was so much random shit.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with smoked trout and salmon.
Yeah, nobody did, and that's why it just went bad.
Yeah.
Nobody did.
That bacon jammed out.
The great quarantine mystery.
Yep. What to do with the smoked trout?
I'm surprised I haven't come up with more high food ideas during quarantine. I feel like this is the perfect time to come up with some weird new waffle sandwich.
Yeah.
I mean, you've certainly been high enough.
Yeah.
Dude.
A lot of weed gets smoked in this house. That's for sure.
Yeah, between the 17 pipes and the 4 bubblers in the bong.
The giant bong that just sits as a mantelpiece in our living room that we always hide from our landlord.
I got so high off of weed, edibles out of van and wine one night that I just fuck it. I was out for 17 hours.
You probably had the body vibration, but it's so nice and chill. You're just laying in bed and you have that little bit of vibration.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's I know it's really bad, but I used to be prescribed to Ativan, and I would drink a little bit on it, and then I just
hello.
I fucking die. I literally slept for 17 hours. It's fucking amazing. That was a couple days ago.
Jesus.
Oh, good times. We're making a Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. So
nice.
Very excited about that. We've been killing the roomie. We just all go shopping together. We've been killing the meals. We did Mediterranean night. We did chicken and waffles. And for me, we did breaded and fried cauliflower with the waffles. Ugh,
okay.
So good.
Okay.
So we've been chefing it up over here hard.
I think I'm going to have to make Bisquick chicken, and we do have a waffle maker.
We do have a fucking waffle maker, which has been a great investment.
Yeah, $17 at Walmart, kids.
Yeah, we've been doing pretty good on the group food. We did have the one randomly day we had a Mexican night, and we all drank margaritas and ate tacos and got hammered.
Yeah. I made some carbonara. Made that weird potato corn chowder thing.
Yeah. Yeah, usually one person each night just makes some random shit.
Yeah, just make it big batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
It's
pasta.
hard when you live with a lot of people because everyone wants to use the kitchen at the same time.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of it's good and there's some ups and downs. We have so many people in this house. There's 7 of us in this house right now. Which Captain is again quarantined in his quarantine, so it's basically 6. And then
Dylan pretty much stays in the room.
Dylan stays in the room. He'll come jump out for food, but it's basically been us and Sarah Jane, and then Dan and Derek all just kind of doing random shit and playing board games every night.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I want to, since we got the time, I'm trying to make the rounds and get all of the Steamboat Comedy people on a quarantine podcast just to check in, something to do, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to, just bat away the existential dread and pretty sad that I'm not going to Italy next week.
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to fly to Detroit yesterday.
Yeah, fucking.
What can
That's
you do?
It's funny because I was joking to my friends a couple weeks before this happened. As soon as the lockdown happened, I was like, oh shit, I literally manifested this because all I've been thinking about is I just want to be at my house, be left alone, and read my books. That's all I fucking want. That's all I was saying in March. I was like, that's all I want to do. And then it happened. And my friend Pete was like, you fucking witch. You fucking started the pandemic.
Look what you've done.
I was like, I really, really just wanted to be left alone in my room to read my books.
So it's
sorry about it. I didn't realize the consequences of my
and now a bunch
wishes.
of old people have to die because of your desire to read alone.
Yeah, and my dating life.
I
Sorry, my Tinder life.
Oh, dude. How has it been? I thought about there's a couple lonely days I've had, and I've been thinking about getting on it, but I already just hate it.
Oh, I swipe
and now
all
I
the
have
time.
no excuse to not answer people. You know, I can't say
you're not actually
you know
busy.
what I mean? Like, I'm not actually busy.
Well, no, see, okay. So here's what Tinder did, though. They put on their passport feature so you can, like, put yourself in other cities and swipe in other cities. So I'll just go to fucking, like, Helsinki, Finland.
Show me your Finnish boobs.
So, well, no, like, I never expect anything to happen. I'm just bored. I had this conversation with a chick from Helsinki. I was like, oh, she's really nice. If I'm ever there, I probably won't hit her up.
There you go.
Cute.
Yeah, Liana or something. Yeah, I think it was Liana. I don't know. But, like, I'm just that fucking bored. I just want to talk to people.
Yeah, fuck.
That's how I socialize.
I mean, I don't want to talk to you anymore, so talk to some Finnish people.
Well, dude, take your monster shirt somewhere else.
Oh, I'm in uniform right now.
I guess I don't really want to talk to people, so.
That's like my livelihood, though, is talking to people. That's why I worked, like, retail for so long. Because I can talk to people.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good job for bullshitting.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, well, I was going to play. We have an official theme song for the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the surprise?
That was a surprise. All right, here you go. You ready? Give me 1 second.
I am so ready.
All right, here comes should be.
Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. And now your host, Kyle Ruff.
Isn't that great?
Put the mic closer.
Who made that?
That's my buddy Cousin Curtis. Shout out to Cousin Curtis.
Good old Cousin Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis is a buddy of mine. I went to college with him. Actually, we played rugby together, and he's a musician. He lives in Telluride now, and he came through this summer.
Ooh, fancy.
And he played a show at Schmiggity's, and I was like, you know what, you should make a theme song. And so it took him a while to do it, and he just cranked one out, and it was immediately so silly that I was like, perfect. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't even need a second take.
I love it.
So that's going to be,
that was
the world debut for everyone of the Steamboat Comedy Podcast jingle.
That's so exciting.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
that's fucking great.
It's so good.
Shout out to Cousin Curtis. Our man. If anyone's listening wants to look him up, he's really good. He's kind of like a one-man band. It's Cousin Curtis. Curtis with 2 S's. That's how it goes.
On Spotify and whatnot?
Oh,
he's on
fancy,
Spotify and
huh?
everything. Oh, yeah. Extra fancy.
We know people. What's up?
Hey, we're on Spotify, too.
We are on the Spotify.
Yes, we are. Fancy as fuck.
Sure are. Can't wait to crush beers with you guys.
Ooh,
I know.
yeah.
Soon we'll be doing it. We just got to evade the law. Did you see some guys got arrested in Steamboat for not social distancing?
Made national news.
So I just saw that on our group chat because I haven't looked at it, but I'm going to look into that because that's hilarious.
I didn't know any of the guys. Like, they had their names and I didn't recognize
Yeah,
them.
I didn't look familiar. I kind of assumed it was in the ponds or something. I guess a lot of people are getting, there's a couple people in the ponds who, well, there's some narcs living in the ponds who are calling the cops on everyone who are hanging out. Our buddies were hanging out playing hacky sack in the driveway.
Which is like automatic social distancing anyways.
Yeah, right? You can't stand too close. Hacky sack. Yeah. But somebody called the cops on him, and the cops were like, look, guys, we can't have you do this.
Even the cop was like, can you just, like, go inside? He's like, by the way, like, public drinking.
Oh, yeah, they were also drinking in public.
So they're like, yeah, all right, we'll go inside.
My roommate told me that they've been getting over 400 calls a day, like in the beginning of it, about people not social distancing.
How can you do that?
My roommates and I, we go on like group skates, but like it's just us. Like oh
yeah, you bought rollerblades.
You got rollerblades?
Oh my God! How did I not mention this for this podcast?
I saw that on your
Get
Instagram
out
or
of
something.
Here.
Whoa!
Damn, they're pink and yellow. That's dope.
Dude, those are some beauties.
They are dope as fuck. Watch out, boys. Coming at you hot.
Can you
Summer
describe
2020.
them for the audience?
Me and my fucking rollerblades. I'm obsessed with them. They were pretty expensive, but they're the loves of my life. How did I not start off with this when you guys were like, how have you been? I've got fucking rollerblades. That's how I've been.
What do they look like? Describe them for the audience, because they're pretty majestic.
Okay, so they are Impala brand rollerblades. They're not skates, they're rollerblades. They're inline rollerblades. They have really cute peach colored wheels. And then the thing that the wheels are attached to is white. And then the shoe part of the blade, the rollerblades, is this candy pink. And then there's bright yellow laces. And what's this part called?
A tongue?
The tongue. The tongue is white, and it says Impala in sky blue, and they are hot as fuck.
They are pretty dope looking, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet.
I am literally obsessed with them. So that's what I've been doing. The first day, I only ate shit once.
That's pretty good.
That was good.
So that's pretty sweet.
Did you really
I have
eat
like
shit?
A helmet and everything.
Did you eat shit hard, or was it just like you kind of fell?
No, I fell. My mouth fell into shit.
Your mouth.
Yeah, she literally ingested.
You ate shit.
I literally ate poop. No,
That's
I
price
just
of
had a little
rollerblading.
fall and scraped up my knee, just a tiny bit.
That's not bad.
Speaking
Going
of
over a speed bump.
of eating shit, I actually did. Do you know those one wheel things?
Oh yeah.
So
those are crazy.
So if anyone doesn't know, they're like basically they have one big wheel and you stand on either side of them like a skateboard. Mm-hmm. It's like an electric skateboard and you just lean on it like almost like a Segway.
They zoom you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I was standing in the front yard being fucking bored, just staring at the ground, and a friend of mine drove by who lives down the street, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Literally nothing." And she's like, "Do you want to ride my one wheel?" And I was like, yup." And so she just pulled it out of the car, and I rode around on this one wheel thing for like an hour. And it was a blasty blast until I was like, you know what? I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I'm going to start going really, really fast. And I got some wobbles and I jumped off and basically did a fucking front cartwheel on the pavement in front of my house.
Except using my elbows and knees.
Yeah, except for using all of my joints to break my fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some chunks dug out of my back and my elbow and my knee and all that good stuff.
And that's why I don't know.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, I've been making a lot of quarantine purchases. That was the first one.
Oh.
That was a treat yourself quarantine purchase. And then I also bought the entire Harry Potter series. Every day the Amazon dude is probably like, what the like these people, and like the FedEx guy. Our door, outside of our door is just like a castle of boxes because we're lazy as fuck and won't bring them to the goddamn dumpster.
Oh, goddamn.
Speaking of purchases, Jared made a great one.
I think I have one of the best purchases so far. I was like, you know what? I don't own a hockey.
Flashlight?
No, that was years ago.
He's already got a dozen of those.
Yeah, who the fuck needs
okay.
more?
Yeah, right. How many do you need?
No, we watched D2 Mighty Ducks like not too long ago, and then it like re-sparked in my mind that we watched it. I was like, I'm buying a fucking Anaheim Mighty Ducks jersey, like the OG green, white, purple.
Fuck yeah!
I got the Paul Correa jersey. I think it's fucking sick.
Yeah, it's totally sick.
And now I'm gonna have to buy a lot.
I don't know
more
if it's
jerseys.
as cool as my rollerblades though.
Way cooler than your rollerblades.
I don't think so.
Well, you got to wear the rollerblades and wear the jersey and then do knuckle pucks, just like in D2.
Yeah, I could put Thompson do some knuckle pucks.
I've seen a couple other rollerbladers out, and I just want to spit at their shoes because they're not as cool as me.
Naturally.
They have ugly rollerblades, and I have cool rollerblades.
That is the
I'm
dumbest
literally
thing I've ever
a 9-year-old.
Mine look way cooler than yours, Randy.
Yeah.
Mine are cooler.
My dad could beat up your dad.
I also said that to them too. I go, your rollerblades are ugly, and my dad could beat up your dad.
Which dad?
I have 3 of them.
Which dad are you referring to?
My dad challenger would definitely be TK, Tom King, the biological father.
Yeah, fuck you, Kyle.
That would be my
shit.
That would be my choice fighter. He was a Marine, so it's pretty legit.
That's probably fair. I don't think I could beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably the least
No.
intimidating of all your dads.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you're one of them.
I see
That was
how
like
it
the
is.
whole. Oh my
You've
god.
been absent from my life for so long now, Kyle.
They're
and
all
then you just
absent.
text me out of the blue today, Dad, and then you just text me out of the blue today, seeing if I want to Zoom. And I'm like, okay, Dad, I'll Zoom with you. It's been like a month, and you don't even care.
Oh, that's funny shit.
Oh, so silly.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, do you have any?
Have you made any Wait,
Go
I
ahead.
have one question. Have you made any quarantine purchases?
Oh, I bought a bike.
Wait, hold on. You need to tell the small little tidbit of you trying to buy the bike.
Oh God! So the bike I just got it from Walmart because it's the only place you can buy a bike right now, and it's kind of cool. But it has like the middle bar has like kind of a dip in it, which is I know that's like one of the ways you differentiate a guy bike and a lady bike is if the middle bar is down, and this was like halfway in between. And I was afraid that all my roommates were going to make fun of me for buying a lady bike. So I just stood there next to this bike in Walmart, Googling the difference between guy bikes and lady bikes for like 10 minutes. And I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, my God.
And eventually I was like about to give up and just walk away. And then I noticed it said men's really small in the corner of one of the tags. So I bought it.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is a perfect example of the male ego right there.
Well, I just didn't want my roommates to give me shit.
Yeah.
I don't want this queer
I don't
lady
want
bike.
people to make fun of me thinking it's a queer bike.
I thought the paint job was going to give it away. I don't know why the fuck you bought a pink bike.
Well, I mean, it's hot pink, which is cool.
Whatever, dude. This isn't 2007. You're not
I
an emo
mean,
kid.
glitter is back in now, too, so it's great.
For what, rugs?
Yeah.
That was a really bad joke.
Good try, though.
Hey, that's
I
what
like
he's
it.
here for.
All right.
So we should probably...
You almost just pulled the
I
cord.
almost fucking yanked it up. Thanks for joining us, Kendra. We'll do it again.
Thanks. We should do a happy hour sometime soon with a couple of us.
Totally down. And we've had a couple bonfires when it was warm. We could sneak in the backyard and you could sit on the other side of the fire so we don't have to be near you.
I'll do it.
Jesus.
I'll do it.
Risk
Yeah,
it.
please.
Okay.
Please. That sounds perfect. That's like my ideal. I miss Sweet Sarah Jane, so.
Oh, yeah. She misses you, too. She's finally done
Miss her.
with her pre-prospectus for her PhD. So she's got a little bit more free time than she has for the last couple of weeks, which is good.
Wowee. Such smart gal.
She's wicked smart. All right.
Wicked fucking smart kid. All right. Well, great chatting with you guys. Fucking love ya. Love the Steamboat Comedy Podcast jingle a lot.
Glad you do.
Like a lot.
To
It's
be
a winner.
featured at the front of the episode next time.
Yeah. Sick. Well, all right. Good chatting with you. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And if I can speak, thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
Yep.
There we go.
Tuning in.
There's my senior moment for the day. All right. See y'all later. Deuces.
Bye.
Later.